Everyone knows that shrimp is popular, or is it? I don't actually know. Welcome! I forgot what to do for an intro and ended up saying random things. Today we're gonna look at Maelstrom, everyone's favorite shrimp, except there are two shrimps in the standard format, and the other one of them is Flagberg. But Flagberg has gotten a lot of support. It's gotten like busted promos, really good cards, and overall, like even when it's not meta, it's still a threat just because it can randomly just cheese you out of the game. But Maelstrom comes in and goes like, hey, I'm going to use some of your arsenal, quite literally, and try to prove that I'm just as good. Even though I'm a boomer, you know, it's like it's like your grandpa. He's like, you think you're good just because you have your video games? No, bro. You know, boomer Maelstrom coming out here, steals his best friend inlet pulls and says, I can still pick a fight. You know, I can still put up a fight out here. But can it? So let's take a look at what Maelstrom does in the D series. So we have our starter Eric. It's the same starter as usual. The grade 1 of the red line is Teo. When rode upon by an Aqua Force, you search your deck for a Blue Storm Armada card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. And also in Rearguard Circles has Continuous. During your turn, if you're Vanguard's a Maelstrom, it gets plus 5k power as well. So that can come up sometimes on your first grade 3 turn. And then the grade 2 is Algos. So Algos says, when rode upon by Aqua Force, you look at top 7 for either an Aqua Force, clan, or a tier dragon from among them and call it to rear and shuffle your deck. And then the Rearguard Circle skill is when he attacks, if it's the 4th of battle of the turn or more, and your Vanguard is a Maelstrom, then he gets plus 5k, and the on-hit skill to draw a card if he hits the Vanguard. So kind of the same as the original Algos, which is kind of cool, just with the plus 5k power, and of course, the cool ride line skill, but we only use one because it's not really a great ride, like Rearguard Circle skill or anything. And also, because we ride over Teo, we search out this card, Storm of Judgment, which you can see in the bottom left, you can't really see it, says, oh no, you can kind of see it here, Blue Storm Armada. So this is a set order that you can only play when you have a Vanguard with Maelstrom in its card name, and when it's put into the order zone, you get to choose a card that is either an Aqua Force or a tier dragon from your drop and call it to rear, and you can also choose a rear and give it plus 5k for every other copy of Storm of Judgment in your order zone. So this order is pretty cool because it revives our key attackers, so we definitely like that, and this way we have two ways to push out attackers even if we don't have much of a hand. The other way, of course, is Maelstrom himself. So Maelstrom himself says, once per turn, you can ditch a card from hand, choose a unit with only Aqua Force for its clan or a tier dragon from your soul, call it to rear. So you either call like something like an Algos, or for example, if you put an inlet pulse in your soul, you can call that out. And you give it a skill that when it attacks, if it's the first battle of the turn and your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can almost want to stand it. So keep that in mind. It doesn't work when you go first, but it does work when you go second. And at the end of the turn, you put that unit into your soul as well. So the second skill is when he attacks a Vanguard, if it's the 4th battle of the turn or more, you draw a card and pop an opponent's rear guard, which is kind of like the classic Maelstrom effect. Now, of course, we need some good attackers to support the deck, and also tier dragons, right? Everyone's favorite tier dragon is Inlet Pulse. If you've battled 4 more times this turn, you can put into soul to draw a card. Pretty good. Was used in literally every single stockade deck that can do 4 attacks, including Magnolia. So pretty good for that reason. We also have the Tidal Assault, the classic. He says when he attacks, you can Soul Blast 1 to give your Maelstrom Vanguard plus 5k power. And at the end of the attack, if it's the second battle specifically of the turn, and you have a standing Vanguard with Maelstrom in its name, you can count plus 1 and stand him. So basically he says, do not attack with your Vanguard first, attack with the other rear, then with Tidal, then he'll stand. You can attack with Tidal again, and then with the powered up Maelstrom for the 4th battle to get those bonus effects. And then we also have Wheel Assault as a 4-of, who says that the ability boosted, if you have a Vanguard with Maelstrom in its card name, you can Soul Blast 1 and swap the positions of 2 of your rear guards. So if you ever have a situation where you have like 2 inlet pulses on your board because you want to draw more cards and put them to soul, you can use Wheel Assault to like swap them around and they can both attack, which is pretty nice. Otherwise, you just kind of use him as a booster, right? And also he's an Aqua Force, so he's another target for you to call out from your effects and stuff, which is good too. And finally, just to make sure we're calling our things consistently, we're running 3 Diansas. She just says when you call her from hand, you count plus 1, and you call a grade 3 or less card from your drop to rear, but you do have to be on grade 3 yourself, so do keep that in mind. And she also gets plus 5k if you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards in the back row, which we sometimes do. And finally, the last card we have is Lyoka. So this is a grade 2 that pops itself to give a rear guard plus 10k for the turn. So that's really good because, you know, we give Inlet Pulse the twice attack skill from Maelstrom, swings for 23, 33, which is pretty good. You can also give it to your Tidal Assault as well. So anything that attacks twice, you can give it the Lyoka buff to it, which is pretty nice. Trigger lineup is 8 crit 3 draw because we still want to be able to crit to win the game. and we are running the Gratias Gradale to have an extra copy of Persona Ride in the deck too. Just keep in mind that it does clash with the order we already run, so make sure that when you want to play Gratias Gradale, you don't need to play this to revive something as well. So an important consideration. But that is the deck itself, so now let's get into a game and take a look at Maelstrom in action. All right, we found a game. We found a game. While I wasn't getting water, we found a game. All right, it's gonna be NXS Omega. Oh no. I feel like every time I go second, I can't help but assume that something is up here. I feel like I might be playing as Gravidia, so I kind of want to keep the PG. Hopefully I'm not. Okay, there was no point. Why this isn't Gravidia? That's Stoicheia, bro. What did I keep this PG for? That guy's yellow tufted up hair, some Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude, this is the most normal looking dude. This dude literally looks like an average dude you see in Harajuku, and you calling this Yu-Gi-Oh? Come on, man. This looks like a dude you would see in Harajuku. This looks like the most normal ass dude ever. Compression doesn't work, it failed me once. Exactly. Alright. I almost want to just push face, but I think we have to ditch the wheel here. Alright. I can find that dude 7 times over. Oh, Inlet Pulse! That's a good card. That's a good card to have. I wish there was a way to put him to Soul. What's Maelstrom like in current set TCG? Maelstrom has a good promo that helps support it. So there's that. Mr. Stromae. Like Stromae, the performer. The well-known musician, I think. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Gonna just swing Vanguard. I think I'll just take that. So this is Flagberg? This is a battle of the shrimps. Battle of the it's what is it? Miraidon versus Koraidon, right? It's Miraidon versus Koraidon. Excellent. Dadberg? It's him? No way. Oh, the heals. They're everywhere. What is going on? Alright. Yeah, we ditch the Inlet because we can revive it. This searches us the order. So I think this is good. Is Arix already in? I think Arix was set 9, wasn't she? Yeah, I really can't push here either, so we're gonna just go into battle. Whoop. Try not to eat and die. No god. Draw trigger is good. Oh, but I hate guarding against Flagberg. It's so annoying. Oh, Arix was in set 7. Oh yeah, right. It was set 7. Set 7 and 9 are so similar to me. Just hit a defensive? But what if I don't? What if I don't pass the vibe check? Alright. Flagberg is here. Hit a defensive. I'll do my best. Okay, here comes Flaggy Boy. Here comes the Flaggy Boy. Okay, Dianza. What you gonna pull out? Oh, there's Arix. Arix. Oh yeah, we be fishing, bros. Absolutely fishing. Whoa, Inlet Pulse. Don't want to see that. Wait, this is the deck that Inlet Pulse is good in. What do you think is the best way to practice and improve at the game? There is, with the caveat of there being no local scenes, so going to locals to play with friends isn't an option. I made a video about that actually, that I recommend you give a look, that I think might help you a little bit. It's only 4 attacks. That's true, I guess. I didn't hit defensive, bros. What do I do? Panic, 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 panic. Oh, okay. This one's boosted. Still a 15k guard, though. Kind of irritating. Do I take this one as well? We die then? I guess I can drop a PG for the Vanguard swing. I'll try to take this and then the rest of his attacks kind of just fade into nothingness. No! My defensives, where are they? I'm gonna die now. At least he can't heal down to 1. Oh, okay. No effect whatsoever. I can just tutor past this then. Alright. Tutor pass it is. Yeah, true. No CB for the flag himself. Ooh, the Blitz Order. What was the condition for the Blitz Order again? I don't remember. Okay. Now this is a matchup. Yeah, this is Miraidon versus Koraidon, baby. Everyone's favorite. Just have a flag Vanguard for 20k shield. Wow. What a condition. What a freaking condition. Alright. I guess we'll ditch one of these draws for the ride up. We don't have Tidal Assault, which kind of hurts. We do have Inlet and Drop, so that's good at least. Boop. Oh, there's a title. Okay. Let me just check his skill again. So it's when he attacks, if it's the 4th battle or more, he gets 5k and on hit draw a card. But I don't think I can get to that many attacks, right? Because So I can use Maelstrom's skill to call him out. Or first, let's check top 7, I guess. We don't really call him. I assumed as much. I don't want to call a crit. I have to choose one? No. Can I choose to choose 0? I can't. Good. Just whiff the right line. Whatever, bro. We call the grade 1 instead. Okay. I guess we can call the grade 1. But then he'll go back to Soul, right? We'll call the grade 1 out. Let's do this first. So this gets me my inlet out. Algos 1, Tidal 2, Tidal 3, Algos 4. You're forgetting Inlet Pulse. He is here. I guess we can just kind of... I guess we can skip on Maelstrom's effect then? Because I also want to use this. I just don't like that my stuff is going to get retired. That's what's annoying. Ride deck title, we can pull him out with inlet, with no inlet. Ah, yeah. That's fair. It's okay, we'll just do this. And then we'll live. We still want that draw and retire from Maelstrom? We will do that. I'm talking about the act skill. Because I have 2 CB here, so we can do first swing something, second swing title, third swing title. And title can go into a rear too, so that's fine. But it has to be second attack, so that means that he's gonna intercept with this probably. But I guess it's fine because we get rid of this, but with the retire skill. He has to intercept this. Or he tries to take a defensive maybe as well. Okay. Cool, no defensive. Phase 1 has been cleared. So and then while they attack, if the second battle this turn, we have a standing Vanguard stance. So we can go not boosting into rear. Good. I think we do want to use this skill. Just to Soul Blast this out. Make the Vanguard a bit stronger in case there's defensives coming out. Let's see where this goes. No, no guard, okay. Yeah, I see that the timer... I think of quite a bit of my plays with this deck, so take a bit of time. If your opponent's grade 3 or greater, yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of little conditions in this deck. Alright, 23 coming in. Let's Soul Blast for the power-up, I guess. And, let's see. Can Koraidon beat Miraidon? What is the matchup? Okay, they guard this one. I'm scared. My PGs are useless. Alright. Just big old swinging. Big swangs. And we get to retire the back row, which is pretty important. Heal range, exactly. They guarded, which means we're in heal range. Very important. Healing in this matchup is super important for both of us, actually. Critting is also important! Go! Go, 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 go! Check another one! Check another one! Go! Explode! Oh no. It's okay, them being on 5 is good too. Them being on 5 is good too. Whoa! Judgment Maelstrom! Excellent. Uh-oh. That's a scary guy. That's a scary guy. Amigos. Whoa, 2 PG's gone. Okay. 2 PG's gone to damage. Don't activate. Please use Inlet Pulse. Get in the soul. Funny gaming. What do we draw? Ooh, Yoka. Loka, loka, loka. Da, 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 loka, loka, loka. Why do we not get a Leon skin? Great question. Great question. Okay, Alex. No Elementaria. I accept my fate. I will simply evaporate. Okay, so this is... Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then probably summons... Does he have the freaking promo? Okay, this doesn't call anything. That's good. No shelling and drop. So that's... Should be 5 attacks, I think. Whoa! Okay. Uh-oh. What is he calling? Counter Charger? Probably? Yeah. Okay. Even then, this is kind of scary. Goes unboosted. Things will probably go unboosted for quite a bit, but I have to take the Vanguard swing. So I think we try to guard the early attacks then. The ones that are still guardable. Right. And I think this will probably get freaking bodied as well. Flag does have card restrict, yeah. The mid game is kind of fun. Yeah, it's really fun. Like, honestly, it's the coolest sponsor I've ever had. Is it going unboosted? Yes, it is. Okay. We can do this then. Cool. I'll lose my back row, but I accept that I'm gonna lose my back row. 4 cards in hand, so that means he draws 1 from inland, he goes to 7. Just gotta survive. I gotta believe. Come on. Oh, maybe I slightly misguarded, because now guarding this is awkward. Yeah, so I can drop this, drop PG for the last one, and then PG take. Or just PG. Yeah, I guess I can just PG both, but I think I can hard guard this, PG the last one, and then take the Vanguard swing. I think that works too. So we want to keep... We can ditch the inlet technically, because then a Storm of Judgment can... Judgment of Maelstrom! Can get us the... Can get us the inlet back. Make it so you cannot get hit by... Think of taking these 2 swings and dump 2 PGs trigger and discard 1 trigger from Mael. Yeah, that's also an option, but I think I'll just eat. Oh yeah, you're right. If I play Cup, I can't order. Oh, you're so right about that. Oh, I might have messed up. I mean, we can still do the attacks. It's workable. Oh, but you're so right, yeah. I mean, if he doesn't heal down, I guess I'll see. Damn, just having a regular Persona would definitely be cooler. Alright. Let's pray. It depends on if he heals or not. If he heals, we have to Persona, and if he doesn't... Uh-oh. Alright, if he double crit, he's just... Miraidon was better this whole time. Miraidon was better this whole time. I simply accept my fate. I simply accept my fate. Yep. That's just how it is. He was better. He had the power of the future. I was relying on the past. Except in the real path, we have OTs. Come on, baby. Let me live. Let me live. I beg you. You know what? How many heals do I have out? Okay, no, actually, I don't have enough time to check. I feel like I actually only have like... Oh, I have 2. Ah, there's hope, but it's not very high. Come on. Maelstrom, are you so bad? We tried. We tried. No, I mean, I guess the point of, like what Tank said, we could have theoretically taken some swings along the way. There was defensive along the way too. Unfortunate. We tried what we could, but Miraidon was stronger. They heard you want to take the last 2 attacks and put 2 crits on top of the deck. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they did. It was possible to live it out safer, but like double crit is unlikely and unlucky. Yeah, we did what we could. We did what we could. All right, well, I didn't expect to be facing between, you know, Miraidon and Koraidon, Flagberg and Maelstrom, but, you know, we put up a fight. Sadly, it didn't go as well, just because we weren't able to survive against the full power of getting double crit by Flagberg. But, you know, Maelstrom definitely is not a super top tier deck. I also realized in the deck explanation we forgot to go over our one of tier dragon that is Shoreline Raise. So he basically just gets plus 10 Kent until end of battle and then goes to Salty in a turn. So it's just like an extra attacker option, but we didn't actually get to draw him, so a little bit unfortunate. But I think that overall the deck it needs a bit more support, and it will get more support in the future. There's a specific Maelstrom Searcher, so you can Persona Ride consistently. There's also a good double rare that helps to do more multi-tax, so you don't have to rely as much on having Tidal. So overall the deck does get better. But in this edition, still a little bit lacking, and we definitely saw that too. And also Tideline in set 9. Tideline will be some good support as well. So yes, but I hope you still liked the video and you enjoyed this showcase of Maelstrom. And we'll be continuing doing some more Dear Days features as well, so look forward to them. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I'm trying to reach that 100K and I need your support. If you want some bonus content, become a YouTube channel member down below as well. And check out all other stuff I do in the description below. But with that, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.